My name is Yvette Matthews. I live in Durham, North Carolina, and I had a liver transplant. After I'd been on the transplant list for about five and a half years, I started to get worried that I wasn't going to ever get the call. So I actually started working out because I thought if I ever get this call, the last thing I wanted for them to say that I wasn't in good enough shape for me to receive the liver transplant. So I was sitting home, actually eating a bowl of soup, and I got the call and they told me I had an hour and a half to get to the hospital. So my bags were already packed. So basically I just had to take a shower and call my friend that lived up the street, and we went to the hospital, and I was calling my mom, my dad, my nieces, nephew, my brothers, calling them all and letting them know that I was finally on my way to get my liver transplant. And when I got there, the doctor said I just have to go down and look at the liver to make sure it's good. And it was. And so, one and done. I want people to know that today you get the call to receive an organ transplant. Your life is turned around at 180. You go from a person who can barely stay awake, no energy, to a person whose life is changed. I was an athlete before I was transplanted, but I really couldn't do very much while I was waiting. But after the transplant, I got back into athletics, started going to the Transplant Games of America. I've gone in 2014, 16, 18, and 20, and have medaled, I think, every time except for in the 100-meter dash. And I started going to the World Transplant Games and medaled in everything except shot put. But I also hold 2 world records, one in long jump and one in ball throw. I'm alive because of my hero. Be a hero too. Say yes.